Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. I hope you're all okay. Now today we are going to pop along to a garden centre to see if I can find some more flowers, because a while ago I picked up this huge teacup and it's for the garden. It's got a little hole in the bottom so you can pot some plants in it, and I thought it would look fantastic. Now we're going to put real plants, real flowers inside my one, but you could, if you wanted to, put artificial ones in. You could also put like herbs. I thought that would look fantastic, like mint and parsley, that sort of thing. You could keep it outside and grow it, you know, in the garden. But we're going to put some real ones in. Now I'll show you what I've bought so far, but I don't think I've got quite enough. This is the teacup, and as you can see, it's absolutely huge. Now, I didn't buy it new, so I can't say to you, go and buy one from this shop. It was like a secondhand thrift type store that I bought it from. I think I paid, I don't know if it was 10 or 15 pounds for it. I can't really remember now. But in the bottom, you can see it's got like a hole that you can put in, push through, sorry, and then you can maybe put some water on the saucer a little bit. I just thought it was so cool. Now, I have got lots of artificial flowers that would look really nice in there, but I thought real ones. Let's go real for a change. I've picked up some compost. I got that from Morrison's, I think, yesterday. Or was it B&M? Somewhere like that. B&M, actually. It was £2.99 or 2 for a fiver. Now, I actually just picked one up, but looking at the size of this, I think I needed a little bit more than what's in that bag, but not sure. We'll just see. We'll see what we need. I also picked these up. This is where I got Morrison's from, because I bought these from Morrison's. These were £2.50. And I thought they looked so pretty. And look at the colours, they'll go really, really nicely. But when I came home and I looked at the size of the teacup, I'm not sure whether we'll need a little bit more to kind of pad it out a little bit. So you can come with us. We'll go and have a look, see if we can find something. I don't know what will go as yet, but maybe something that comes down would look nice. But it's just to give you ideas, really. If you can find something like this, maybe you could pop it in eBay or sort of look in your local shops and see if you can find anything. So I just thought they looked so cool. It's just a little bit different. So let's go to the garden centre now. Right, rather than an actual garden centre, we've come into B&Q, and I'm just going to say hi to Ian Johnson and Hayley. Ian always wants me to go down the tall aisle, and I'm going to walk through the tall aisle just for you, Ian. This is for you. You watch me on the big screen at home, I know you are. So let's go and have a look for some tools, because I know how you like the tall aisle. We're going to scoot down there now. Wow, how interesting has this video just got? You're all loving it, I can tell. Look at these power tools, £70. You can get yourself a nice drill. Do you realise this is taking Becky's Crafts and Goodies to a new level? We've got some more tools down here, so fantastic. Drills. You know, I can't do it to myself anymore. Enough's enough. Right, let's go outside. Oh look, watering in progress. Nice little sign there. Right, let's have a look outside and see what they've got for our little pot. Hopefully some nice plants. It looks nice out here though. I didn't really fancy going over to a proper garden centre. It was a little bit further than I wanted to drive today, so. See, when I come here, I always want things like this at home. I think, oh, that'd be nice. I bet even I could kill that. I've got to stop killing plants. It's just, I don't mean to. I think I give them too much water, because I do water them. I don't know. Right, let's have a little look around and see what we can put in our pot. Not for our pot, but these are pretty. Look at these. These are £16. They look so sweet. Have they got them in like a pink? Oh yeah, they do like a pinky one down there as well. Some really nice purples. And there's a big pink one. What have we got there? Quite cute. How am I going to find what I'm looking for when I don't know what I'm looking for? Need some roses. 2 for £14 there. Pretty ones. I've got some really pretty roses in my front garden. There's some lavender. Morrison's had some lavender for sale, and I have to say it was dead. The plants in Morrison's, normally they're not too bad in the one that we go into. Oh, look at that bee. Look. Oh, beautiful bee. Right, these are pretty, aren't they? Bedding plants. I'm getting some right old funny looks in B&Q. Different kind of customers to the ones we're used to seeing. They just let me get on with it, but There's a lot of middle-aged men wondering why I'm talking to myself in here. These are pretty. Look, Busy Lizzie's. There's some carnations. Look, I just want to show you this. There's some herbs here. They've got like oregano. There's sage there. Thyme. There's all sorts. There's a curry plant there. There's some chives around this corner. So if we wanted to put those in, you could. Now I'll just show you these. I know we're not putting these in, but there's some tomatoes there. Look. That's broad beans at the back. That's £8 for that big plant there. And this looks like some kind of sweet pepper. That is, ooh, can't find the price of that one. But there's some really, but you can see them growing on there. That's some tomatoes there on this one, growing on that one there. Let's have a look what's round here. These look a bit like strawberries. Yep, there's strawberry plants there for £5. I do recognise those. We always used to go strawberry picking when we were kids. My mum and dad used to take me, and they used to tell me, because we used to go strawberry picking when I was little, and I used to eat so many strawberries when I was going round, and they used to tell me that they weighed you when you went in. Obviously they didn't, and they weighed you when you came out, and they could tell if you'd been nicking all the strawberries. And I really believed that they were going to do this, and I was so scared to come out and and be weighed. Of course they didn't. I think me wearing a white dress covered in strawberry juice might have given the fact away that I was scrumping all these strawberries and munching them. But that's a funny little story from when I was younger. What have we got here? Oh, look, we've got some salad bowl green leaf there, and there's some mint. So you could get like 4 for £11 on a lot of the herbs, or they're about £3.25 a pot. So anyway, I got a bit distracted there. Told you a little strawberry story and forgot what we came in for. Right, I've come inside at a bit of a brainwave that the indoor plants must be inside. I tell you what, no end to my talents. So I'm having a look around the green stuff. They've got the green stuff, the plants. They've got loads of like cactus and all bits like that, and succulents, but that's going to work out too expensive, and I don't think that will match very well. They've got loads sort of like down there, and they've got loads that are already potted. But I thought maybe look through this stuff and get a couple of these, because I think these would look quite nice. This green is really pretty here. I feel like David Bellamy in the undergrowth. It's sorting through all this. But there's some really cool stuff. There's some different cactus down there as well. Look, warm room. The aloe vera plant there around here. Let me just quickly show you these cactus and succulents, because they're really nice, but there was loads of people standing there and I didn't want to look weird. So, but these are quite cool. There's quite a lot of those. But again, they'd be quite expensive, I think. And you wouldn't want to fall on those, would you? You get a prickly bum with all of those. I'm still looking, but look at this money tree. Everybody needs one of those. Look, that's a £5. It's going to cost you £5 English, and it will create you lots of money, apparently. Right, we've got it sussed. We're going to go for this. I've just asked a lady's advice. This is the shady room, so this is for indoor, and this is trailing ivy. So hopefully what we're going to do is split this up a little bit. So there's a little bit that sort of comes down the side of the cup. Hopefully that should be fine. And I did ask about the indoor and the outdoor plants, and they can go, indoor plants can go outside, but you've got to watch the extreme weather. So they can't stay out there in the winter, but if it's not too rainy or too sunny or whatever, then they're absolutely fine to go outside. So she did clear that up for me, and this is only £4, so I think I'm going to go for that, and hopefully that will be enough to pot it out. So next time you see me, I'll be back home and we'll be giving it a go and starting it. Rightio, back home as if by magic. So what I've done is I've taken out the little stopper in the bottom, because we obviously want some water to go in there as well. And I also, from B&Q, picked up an extra bag of the compost. So we had the compost from B&M, and then picked up this stuff. Now this is apparently houseplant compost, and I'm not sure if there's any difference in it, but because these are for inside, I thought I'll use this and I'll use the other one if I need it, and if I've got too much I can use the other bag outside. So what I'm going to do is pop the soil into the plant pot with a teacup, and I'm going to about probably half fill it with that one. Right, I'm going to pop a bit of this one in as well. The other one's a bit of a funny colour. This looks more soily colour. So we'll break up our plants that we've got. So I might give these a little water actually before I put them in. And we're going to split them. And these should split into 3, I think. So I'm just going to quickly run it under the tap. It's so pretty, and I love the leaves on it. I think they look a really nice colour. So I'm going to split this. And then you've got them like that. Before I put those in, I'm just going to put a tiny bit more soil in. Now, as you can tell, I'm not a gardener, but what I like to do on this channel is I like to not only show you things I'm good at, but show you things that I'm not so good at. Because if you're not a very good gardener and you see me doing it, you might think, actually, if she can do it and she's dead rubbish at gardening, then maybe I could do something like this. So this is my way of thinking. Maybe I could show you guys as well. It looks like these are filling out really nicely actually. So that's my first lot, and I really like the fact that you can separate them as well. Here we go. So I've just moved the pot because I was getting it all over the saucer. So let's put a few more in. But they're so pretty, aren't they? Also, I've got to make sure I leave room for the ivy to go down the side. But you see, I thought when I looked at them that I wouldn't really, I'd have like loads of room, but it looks like I'm not going to have as much room as what I thought. So I'll put that in the middle. I think they look so pretty. And because they're indoor plants, I'm going to put them on my dresser. I think that will look nice. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I put that last one in, because I'm just going to get this ivy out. And the lady said that you could just break it up and kind of put it in different places. So thing is, ivy looks a little bit like bed hair, doesn't it? You just don't really know which way it's going to bend, so, and which way it's going to go. So we'll just kind of put some bits in and sort of like drape it down, because we can tidy all the bits of soil up and the mud and whatever afterwards, once we get like the main part. So that's the thing with gardening, it's quite muddy and messy, and then all of a sudden it looks quite nice when you're finished. But it was quite nice looking around today, and it was nice to see the different plants and things, and one of these is more than enough. I wondered whether I'd need 2, but I think one is absolutely fine. Just pop that around this back part, put that in there. And then it looks like I've got room for one more. But you see, what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to try and neaten it up a little bit, because they're a little bit messy, I think. So I'm going to try and tidy up, move all these bits of soil out of the way and just neaten it round, clear away, and then I'll show you it when it's a bit neater. Right, so what I've done is I've put a little bit more soil in the top, sort of put them where I wanted, a bit more soil. I need to water it, give it a little sprinkling of water, and I've popped it back on the saucer. While I was doing that, I had the idea that you could do some smaller ones, get some little teacups, and you could do some of those. That would look really super cute. You could do outdoor plants, indoor plants. If you were doing maybe a christening, birthday, you know, a 60th, 70th tea party, something like that, you could put some little flowers in some small teacups. That would look really, really cute. As you can see, I'm not a gardener, but I've still managed to do this, so you can too. I just think they'll look beautiful. So I might put this on my dresser that we did the other day and just see what it looks like on there, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. You don't even have to do a teacup idea. You could just get some, look around thrift stores, get some tubs, vases. You can look in Poundland, they do like wooden ones. You can paint those up, and then just put some flowers in. And I just think it brightens everywhere up. So I'll go and move it now onto the dresser just so you can see it on there, and then we're finished. There we go. So it's on the Welsh dresser now, and I think it looks really, really sweet. I love the colours and the ivy and everything and how it's all put together. So If I have inspired you to have a go, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, then please do subscribe. We do all sorts of different videos. So that's it for me. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye for now.